Just a little obscure, that clue. Nothing left, right, full. David, sometimes things are a little hairy like that, aren't they, around the place?
Yes, I'm racing along in a different direction with the homophone of hare, and that is the rabbit's cousin, hare, H-A-R-E. But the reason I've chosen this word is because it has two delightful parts in idiom that I've discovered in the last few weeks that I really love. The first is two phrases. The first phrase is to run with the hare and hunt with the hounds, which means to be friends to two rival camps.
I haven't heard that phrase before. I mean, it sort of sounds like double cross or betrayal, but is it that negative?
I can see the potential for duplicity, if you like, but it's really the person who is the ideal go-between, who almost a mediator, someone who can actually deal with both parties.
It's almost a diplomatic role.
It could be diplomatic. However, that idea of someone furtive or treacherous is also part of that phrase. The other is to start a hare, H-A-R-E, again a phrase that I've encountered in the dictionary, and it's actually to throw an irrelevant point into a conversation.
So is that actually where you start the hare before the greyhounds start racing?
It's in fact either racing or hunting, and all you need to do is think about a hare. If it's suddenly jumps into a circle of hounds, a very distracting thing, and the conversation is quickly derailed.
And no fun for the hare.
No. And that's the just to finish, in greyhound racing, of course, the lure that the hounds chase is called a tin hare. It's also called a metal hare or a mechanical hare or an electric hare. But a tin hare has a beautiful idiomatic meaning with railways. It's a single carriage diesel-propelled vehicle, and it looks exactly like a hare. I think it's a beautiful phrase, either a hare or tin hare, describes that single carriage that you sometimes see, running all the way down country railway tracks.
Gosh, from a small furry animal to a railway carriage.
That's right. It's
a very
jumping
nice
all over
transition.
the dictionary.
Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores before we move on. And Jeremy's leading quite strongly on 17 points at the moment, but there's plenty of time to go. And more letters are in store for Jordan.
Thank you. Lily, can we start with a vowel, please?
We can indeed. A.
And another vowel?
U.
And a consonant?
L.
Another consonant?
N.
And a vowel?
E.
Another consonant?
R.
Another consonant?
D.
A vowel?
A.
And finish it up with another vowel, please.
And lastly, E.
And 30 seconds. How many that time, Jordan?
I got 6.
6 for you, Jeremy.
Also a 6.
Let's start with yours, please, Jeremy.
I have leader.
And yours, Jordan.
Neared.
They both sound good, David. Are you happy?
Well done. I am happy. Well played, Jordan. It was one of those mixes where you could actually start building pretty much from the fourth letter onwards. We had ulna, which is the forearm bone. The plural is ulni. Then came the R, which is unreal. Then came the D, which is launder. And then I learned, which is 1-7, that 7 was the best that you could find.
Fantastic work, David. And in the middle of all that was a nerd.
What are you getting at?
Not you. Well done. Well done to Jeremy and Jordan as well. 6 points each. Let's see what we can dig up with some more letters now. And Jeremy, Mr. Consistency, once again, what would you
Sure.
like?
A consonant, of course.
Thanks, Jeremy. L.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
B.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
C.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant.
And lastly, H.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock. did it give you that time, Jeremy?
I have a 5.
5. And Jordan?
I also have a 5.
Let's start with yours, please.
Botch.
And yours, Jeremy?
Belch.
Well, a little rude, but acceptable, I
Yeah,
imagine.
that's exactly right. Only on this show do we warmly accept belch. And in fact, just inserting an L there to botch. Blotch is 1/6 that was lurking there. Both 5s are good. A lovely word is louche, L-O-U-C-H-E, which means devious and comes from the French meaning cross-eyed.
Interesting to get there that way. Well done, David. Nice work for Jeremy and Jordan. 5 points each. Let's juggle a few more numbers now. And Jordan, well, Jeremy's been very consistent with his choice of numbers all the way through on each appearance. What do you think you might do?
I think I might try and throw him for a loop and do 1 large and 5 small.
Okay, a bit
Thanks,
of brave
Jordan.
play. We like that.
1 large and 5 small. And our numbers. 2, 10, 3, 1, 6. And the large number is 25. And the target to reach is 844.
Oh, amazingly, same as last time. Time starts now. Well, how did that adventurer mix work for you?
I think I threw myself for a loop and I didn't get anything.
No luck at all? Okay. Jeremy, how close did you get?
I have 850 again, actually.
850 again. That's a real case of deja vu. Well, take us through it again, if you would.
Well, I started with 2 times 25, which is 50.
2 by 25 is 50.
Then I've added 10, 6 and 1, which makes 17.
10 plus 6 plus 1 is 17.
And then multiply 50 by 17 to get 850.
Is 850. Well done.
So, yeah, great work, Jeremy. That's taken you to just 6 off the target. What did you make of this one, Lily?
It was very tricky, but I used one of my tricks where, notice that all our numbers are relatively small, but our target number is relatively large. So I divided the target number by 2, made a new target number of 422, and worked with the remaining 5 numbers. So here's how I did it. 10 plus 6 plus 1 is 17. And 17 by 25 gives you 425. If you subtract the 3 is 422, and then times that by 2 is 844.
Great way of getting to a big target. Nice work, Lily. But well done to Jeremy getting those 5 points. That means that Jordan's on 11 now. Jeremy's on 33. We're heading for another break, another word mix for you. This one is iron reps. And your clue, be Lizzie and Doreen. Back soon.